Hi, my name is Doris DK. I'm a healthcare business attorney practicing in Dallas, Texas, and handling federal matters nationwide. I come here to talk to you today about some HR issues that some healthcare providers and healthcare business owners experience. Recently, in my private practice, I've helped some business owners deal with provider contracts and some issues related to that matter. Now, we all have written, seen, or received a provider contract. At least a lot of you have. And when it comes time to severing that relationship, it's important that you go back and read that contract before you end your relationship or before you decide to terminate your relationship with the provider. There are clauses in that contract that must be adhered to in the termination of the relationship. A lot of the times, providers don't take into account the notice period and when they quit their job. Make sure that you are doing that, because if you decide to quit your job prior to the notice period listed in the provider agreement, you could be breaching your contract. A hospital, small physician group, your regional clinic is relying on the services that you will render, and they will be billing for your services. So if you quit before the time, they're forced to hire recruiters or have other people do overtime to cover your shift and the time that you would be working. So there is a definite loss in revenue to the practice. So you might want to think about that. As a business owner, if you are trying to terminate an employee who has got a contract, again, make sure you read the contract before you terminate them, because if you terminate them prior to that notice period and you don't pay them, you could be in breach of the contract as well, just depending on the language of that agreement. So it's just very important that before you make that move, you sit down with your attorney and review the contract to make sure you know the notice provisions and you know what you have to abide by. All right, this is Doris DK. I can be reached at d@dklawg.com. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.